Hi, my name is Shibuya, and this week we'll be reviewing 20th Century Woman. Mike Mills' second film, 20th Century Woman, is about Dorothea Fields, played by Annette Bening, as a single mother struggling to connect and raise her 15-year-old son, Jamie, in Santa Barbara during a time of cultural shifting in 1979. The film's success really hinges on Annette Bening's wonderful performance. She's warm and endearing, but she can also be incredibly opaque, mysterious, and emotionally insulating in ways that creates it hard for Jamie to connect and bridge gaps with his mother. The film showcases the cultural and age gap between Jamie and Dorothea in many ways. One by music. Dorothea almost has this antiqued aura to her throughout the movie. She's constantly followed with like a Woody Allen-esque old-time jazz soundtrack, while Jamie is contrasted with having more of a new punk rock Black Flag soundtrack. But also they kind of contrast in the movie the changing cultural sentiments during the time, such as Dorothea's affinity for smoking tobacco and Jamie's rejection of that. The lack of plot can be one aspect of this movie that hinders its grading, but I think it makes up for that in the sincere performances all across the board and how they create captivating scenes in exchange for interesting plot developments. A lot of people consider this a coming of age tale, but it's not really a traditional coming of age movie because Jamie is really a static character throughout the film. He doesn't really change, even though he kind of gains influences along the way. He's more of a means of conveyance for the audience to understand the other female roles throughout the movie. The movie really makes you realize how hard it is to understand your parents when you're coming from such a different time as them. And I think that age gap is never really reconciled, which is the real heartbreaking element of this film. I really liked 20th Century Woman. It was honest and funny, and I like the elements of parenthood and how it gives you a different take on feminism from a male point of view. Overall, I would highly recommend seeing 20th Century Woman for this week.